Hello. How are you guys doing? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. You live in a shoe. It's not actually the morning. It's like 5 something. It is 5:06. Oh, Alex just texted me. He's leaving now. He's on his way home. And I am getting ready to make the pups dinner. And I went today. I didn't post any videos besides my vlog today. I was going to, but I got running late doing errands and talking on the phone to people, so it just kind of got to be late today. And it's cold outside, isn't it? Little PP is shaking. He said, Dad, it's so cold outside. We just went outside. They were running around. You guys want to see what it's like today outside? It's like raining outside. Look at that. Not pretty. So we just came in from outside. And now we're making dinner for the pups. And I just went and bought a suit. Would you guys like to see it? Okay. Where can I show this? Maybe like right there would be good. Okay. So I got this blue suit. Here's the jacket, which I wish you would have put on a hanger and not folded. And then there's the pants in there. And then I got this shirt. So this is what it's gonna look like. It's like, can you see it in here? The light in this kitchen is so bad, but it's like this navy blue suit, do you see? With this button-out collared shirt. I think that'll look very nice, don't you? So yeah, went and bought that. I'm getting ready to put that on. It's been a good day. Got up, did my prayers and my meditations, went and got coffee, ran around, ran errands, listened to my audiobook. I read half of this book. I changed up what I'm doing. I'm having a hard time reading Clue because it is so, like the print is so small on it. So I changed it to last night I changed it to Graveyard Shakes for the book with pictures in it. And it's actually like this kid's graphic novel. I'm gonna give it to my nephew Carlitos when I'm done. I sat here and read half of it last night. It's like 203 or 4 pages. 203 pages. When I came home last night, I read 112 pages of it. Or I'm on page 112. So it's pretty good actually for being a kid's book. It's kind of funny. So yeah, you guys want to see something so cute? Where's something so cute? Oh, there he is. Are you hungry? You want your dinner? Everybody, Boo Radley said I want my dinner. PP, everybody wants to know how you're doing. How are you doing today? He said, oh, I'm stretching out now. I'm doing okay. And there's Tukey. Hi, Tukey. Boo Radley. Boo, let PP have some attention. They crack me up so much. Okay. Well, it's dinner time, so I will be back later. Probably after we see Halloween, I'll be back or something. Bye. Okay, here's my outfit. You guys want to see it? What do we think? And look, my husband, he has on a plaid shirt, too. You want to come say hi? Look how handsome he looks. Hi. So we're getting ready to go to this thing. I just kind of wanted to show my suit a little bit. Let's see if you can. Look at that. Look at the shoes. Oh, look at the socks. Yep. We're getting ready to go. It's going to be fun. And then we're going to come back and change real quick and then go see Halloween. So I will see you guys later. I'm not allowed to show Melissa's messy house, but we just filmed our review of...
You can show my sweater.
We just got back from the movie. I took Alex home. He went to bed. Jason, her friend, is upstairs. Or Jason, her friend. Jason, Melissa's husband, is upstairs and asleep.
After 20 years.
And then her friend, she texted me and she goes, my friend Missy is coming. She's gonna meet us there. And I said, well, I hope she's not a bitch. No, and then we were standing there in the entryway, Alex, or the waiting area. What's that? What do you call that? Waiting area. The lobby of the movie theater. And I saw her sitting over there, and she had a sweatshirt with the same rescue that Melissa wears. And so I went up to her and I go, are you Missy? And she was like, yeah. And I said, yeah. I said, I'm Peter. And she goes, I thought that might be you. I noticed you from Facebook. And I said, yeah, I told Melissa, you better not be a bitch.
And so he texted me, he's like, is she a bitch? And I was like,
I was joking. You know that. Silly. I said LOL.
Look at the dog.
You can, anything that you say, if you put LOL after it,
it means it's fine.
It's totally fine. So see, look, I even brought this and we didn't even use it.
Did you even turn it on?
No.
But it was a good camera stand, though.
It was a good camera stand. So we can't talk too much about the movie.
Yeah, because you have to watch the review.
Yes.
We can talk about myself.
You have to go watch the review.
And we can talk about my dog.
And I don't want to do any of the show and tell stuff.
Look, we don't have to.
Because we did a lot of Melissa's show and tell in here. Melissa thinks her house is so dirty.
Are you
her house
looking
is so
at
clean.
it? Oh my
okay?
God, no.
First of all, can we say hi to Sunny? Hi, Sunny.
Oh. Hi,
and then look at Bailey. Hi, Bailey. They made appearances. Can Sunny do the trick that you used to have him do?
Oh, wait, okay, let's see. What was the word? Mannequin. Sunny. Mannequin!
Yeah, that trick. that trick has sailed.
That was like 3 years ago.
That trick has sailed. Challenge? Melissa could do the mannequin challenge with Sunny the dog.
Mannequin.
He is doing.
Oh, he did it! Oh,
for like 2 seconds.
Oh boy, you don't have to clean that up. I'll clean it tomorrow. You're so funny. Look, Bailey's like, look at you cleaning up.
So I can't get this chair back here though. Did any of the trailers look good for you?
Did any what?
Does this go here?
Yeah, there's like a cat bed there though.
I know. I just.
Because my cats are there. Did any what?
Any of the trailers look good for you at the movie theater that we went and saw? Robin Hood.
Queen. The Queen one looked good. Let's talk about A Star Is Born.
What do you want to talk about? She wants to talk about A Star Is Born.
Cry.
Can we go in here where it's a little bit lighter?
Yeah, but I didn't cry, and then now I feel like I'm a terrible person.
Melissa, you are a terrible person because you didn't cry in A Star Is Born. No, I don't think you're a terrible person at all.
I forgot this in the review.
Oh, I did forget my popcorn.
You're such
Just save it. We're going back to the movie theater. I stole my fountain cup. Oh, Buxom.
I love
what
that.
What is this?
It's extra shiny.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was fun. The movie theater was packed.
Look at my sweater.
Melissa, review. It's in a review.
Not all those people might not watch.
Well, you need to go and watch our review.
Then I won't show the other.
Our review was all over the place, and the dog started barking.
You didn't see my socks either.
She's got Halloween socks on.
Did you see? Wait, hold my leg up.
Okay.
Okay.
You're so silly.
Then they've got the knife and then the pumpkin.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't think I got it in there.
These are like the world's littlest dog treats.
Because they like to have a treat every time they come in, and I know I shouldn't do that. It makes me a bad parent.
Melissa has so much Halloween stuff now. Can we talk about some baked beans for a second?
Can we just talk about my house being a mess?
Can we talk about baked beans for a second? Look at
I have an event tomorrow.
And then look at Melissa's bag, how cute it is. It has Michael Myers on it. Michael Myers.
So what goes in the jar?
Michael Myers and a skeleton. I don't know what that's for. So anyway.
I'm going to take my messy house. Because I have volunteer appreciation.
Melissa has volunteer appreciation tomorrow. I said I think it would be fun to go.
Why don't you come?
No, because I've got things I got to do tomorrow, like sleeping. Like sleeping, I said.
Oh my god.
And then we're going to...
Are you dressing up?
Party. I don't know. I don't think so. When I talked to Erin earlier, our friend Erin is having a party. She's had this party forever. It's like an annual party.
Who convinced you guys weren't coming? I was like, they're coming.
I've been using this camera all day today. So I'm just going to tell you.
You want to sit here?
Yeah, I do.
Are these your keys?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Is that yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm just going to tell you, this vlog is not going to be long because, oh God, that was the fattest I've ever looked, I think, since yesterday. What?
Okay, so that pumpkin, you hook up a Bluetooth speaker, and when you play music, it flashes like...
Oh, that's cool.
It flashes like a light, and it plays like flash and play.
Where'd you get it?
Menards, $19.95, and they're like $60 on Amazon. So yeah, you turn on your Bluetooth, and then like if you're playing a song, it lights up yellow, not green.
Now, what are you doing for Appreciation Day tomorrow?
So it's our rescue's 10-year anniversary, the animal rescue. So we're having a bonfire and hay rides, and I got like raffles and giveaways and all kinds of stuff. That'll be fun. Like a cookout and stuff. So So I take all the food and prizes and all that stuff. I know my shit.
And Alex and I went to a fundraiser tonight. You had something to do tonight too, didn't you? That you
We went to pumpkin carving.
Whose house?
Carlos and Carissa.
Oh.
Did you want to come?
We weren't invited.
Oh my god, I told Jason I didn't think you cared that you weren't invited. You don't care, do you?
No, I don't care. We had
Tell me
things
about
to
your
do.
fundraiser.
So we went to a fundraiser for, don't say which one it is, for a halfway house, if you know what it is, in Indianapolis.
I cannot even remember.
I cannot tell you guys. I thought it would be like a lot of recovery people I saw, but it wasn't. Like I saw so many people there that we're like friends with.
Was it like a silent auction or a dinner?
They had a silent auction. They had really nice stuff. They had like Colts footballs that were signed.
That's pretty awesome.
They had like places like trips, like House in Cozumel at the pool.
Oh yeah, and then you like bid
And
on it
nobody
and
was
stuff.
betting on this stuff.
I know, it's
But
hard.
they raised a lot of money.
It's great.
And the Indianapolis bag ladies were there and they performed. You know what they are?
No.
They dress up and they go out and like funny drag and they raise money for.
Oh
like,
yes, I do know. They came into Sub-Zero a lot.
Yeah, for AIDS and
Oh, I love that.
the Damien Center and stuff like that. So
So that sounds like fun.
you have your nacho cheese stuff. What's that for? The
It's tomorrow.
what are you bringing to the party?
I'm not bringing anything. You don't have to bring anything.
She said just my handsome face.
I might come dressed like this tomorrow. I'm going.
That's cute.
I don't have a costume.
And your Ben Tramer
Oh
bracelet.
my god, in memory of Ben Tramer.
I wish I had you all alone. Just the two of us.
That's all that.
I wore a suit earlier.
Were you all dressed up?
Yeah, I was. I wore a blue suit I got from Macy's, and then I had a plaid shirt on, and then Alex wore a khaki suit.
Shut up. So this is like
I
a
even
serious
had-
fundraiser.
Yeah, I even had like, so I can't. So I have to tell a story because this is so funny.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Oh,
two
Lord.
friends of ours. I was talking on here the other day
Oh, I
about
just
how.
rolled my eyeballs. That was inappropriate. Was it?
Well, because I don't think you're not that close friends
I've
with them,
never-
right? But they're like good friends of ours.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to roll my eyes.
Okay,
but You're
that-
good friends.
I mean, they don't care.
Because what if you whispered, and they're like, oh.
They probably would.
Probably.
No.
But they're like, all she does is cut Peter off.
Okay, but this was like semi-fun. People like you.
Well,
until they don't.
we'll see.
But anyway, half the people don't like me anymore. It's okay.
Oh my god,
But-
I like you.
And I like you too. Okay, so anyway, but I was just talking. Okay, so this thing tonight was semi-formal to formal, and it was like people were dressed up in gowns and like
full-
tuxes and yeah. So yeah, I mean we were appropriate, but like we could have even been a little
Oh
bit
sure,
more dressed
yeah.
up.
But you rather be appropriate than underdressed because that's the worst feeling.
So these are friends of ours that we've been friends with for like 10 years now. Like we've known them forever and their kids were like, anyway. So we show up and they're like there and I'm like, oh my God. They thought, because it was called a masquerade. And I was just talking in my vlog the other day. I said, I still have friends of mine that are like couples that dress up like sexy nurse and all this kind of stuff.
please tell
Okay,
me.
and they were totally dressed up
No.
like
Nope.
SWAT team people.
Like the sexy SWAT team.
Oh, she was. He wasn't. I know, and I said to her, I said,
Was it a costume? It wasn't a costume.
No, it was a masquerade, but they had like the masks and stuff. She looked great. I mean,
Well,
she
I'm
looked
sure,
really
yeah,
good. I mean, she's a good looking woman, but
Yeah, no, I agree. But so they were in full out
She was
Halloween
embarrassed.
costumes. Yeah, that's.
she
hard.
said to me, she goes, I feel so stupid. And she goes, I have this beautiful gown at home that I just bought too. It was just like a gown. Who just buys a gown?
Yeah.
Do you have a gown sitting
like
upstairs?
18. No. I did.
That's why I love you and Tanya. If I called Tanya up and I said, come on girl, we gotta go somewhere and you gotta have a gown, she'd be like,
I'd be like,
excuse me.
excuse me.
I think I might wear a good pantsuit.
I have a skeleton onesie though. That's it glows in the dark. I have one that I went to the Indy 500 victory banquet and we got invited like 2 hours before it started and thankfully I'd had that, but that literally is it. And I bought it for an occasion. I've never worn it.
Oh, my knee is laughing so hard just to think of everybody up in some gowns.
Listen.
We are a ponytail and sweatpants.
I mean, what I know, this
Walmart,
is like, do you
going to the
understand? This is like
Meijer.
a lot for me. Like the shoes, the stuff. I mean, the whole, the Ben
Target and the Ben Tramer
Okay, and then my
bracelet.
Halloween. No.
Your friend Missy, she had on Halloween.
orange.
She had orange. I noticed that. She was so sweet.
Yeah, she's real sweet. She does a good job. She does like PR and stuff for the rescue. So Oh my god, look, the dogs are just like, we love you. We love you, Uncle Peter.
I was looking at actually that board coming up, just like ours is in our house.
My house, like, I know.
Oh, Melissa, don't even complain. You just had your whole entire house redone. It's gorgeous.
I know, but it just needs a good cleaning, and I just haven't been able to get to it because you know.
Well, let's clean it right now.
You want to?
Not really.
Me neither. Me neither.
I sure could go for. Okay, so this is so cute, right? So Melissa and like, I have so many moms in my life, right? Melissa, Tanya, all these people. So I came over here one day. I can't remember what I came by. Well, one of my favorite memories is
snowstorm.
the snow. Well, let me tell this story because it's shorter. But anyway,
I think I gotta settle in here.
So one day I stopped by here. I can't even remember what I stopped by here for. You can eat all the popcorn you want. I was like, Melissa.
Is that butter on it?
No. That's why I wanted to sit and share yours because I like butter and Alex doesn't like
Jason
butter.
doesn't like butter.
And did you eat all your popcorn?
No.
And Jason goes, well, then we won't have any popcorn left. And Alex said the same thing. I was like,
I'm rolling my eyes a lot. I'm rolling so much I can see my brain.
we're not gonna have any popcorn left, Alejandro. So anyway, he goes, are you bringing that popcorn home again? That's what he said to me. I go, yes, it's for my video, right, Sonny?
Hi, Sonny Bunny.
Okay, so I stopped by here one day and I was so hungry and I said to Melissa, I go, I am so hungry. And she goes, do you want me to make you a sandwich?
Oh my God, I did.
She literally, I wasn't a vegetarian at the time. This was probably before YouTube. And she made me 2 sandwiches. They were like turkey sandwiches with mustard, mayonnaise, and everything, and cheese. Yes.
Didn't I give you like chips?
Chips and a pickle.
I gave you a pickle.
She gave me a pickle. And I told Jason, her husband, and he goes, she never does that for me.
Spit everywhere.
Sonny. Hi, honey.
I'll make Sonny a sandwich.
So that, and then Tanya always says the same thing too. I stop by and she's like, do you want me to make you a plate of like some fresh fruit and like chips and dip? I'm like, yeah,
oh my
sure.
God, I'm gonna stop by Tanya's house.
Okay. But anyway, so one year, I've told this story on here before, but like we were getting horrible blizzard and our electricity went out. And it had gone out for one whole day, and they were forecasting. How long ago do you think this was?
I want to say it was 3 years ago.
3 or 4 years ago. So like, let's say if it was like a Wednesday, they were forecasting that the blizzard was going to go through the weekend and that we weren't going to have electricity. And I mean, like the whole neighborhood, Melissa's house, her street was literally like the only one that had electricity. Okay. So we're sitting there at the house and it is freezing and we have the dogs all in our like, you know, bed with us. And so anyway, so we're sitting in there, right? I was like, what are we going to do? Our phones are dying.
Yeah.
So we called Melissa and she's like, well, how old are Sonny and Bailey?
I didn't have Bailey at the time.
No, but you had Sonny.
I had Sonny and only had him a year, so it must have been 4 years ago.
Because you were like, you can come, but I don't know that the dogs will get along with Sonny.
Yeah, because he...
So, and I was like, don't worry about it, I'm going to call Tanya anyway. So I called Tanya and I said, can we bring the dogs to the kennel? Because I just want them to be somewhere where they're safe. And she was like, yeah, absolutely. So I drove literally to her to the kennel.
It was an ice storm.
Ice storm. It was snowing outside. It was blowing and drifting. And I drove over there. Like literally like the phone lines were like drooped in ice, and I drove over there.
It was like you're only allowed to drive if you're an emergency responder kind of thing. You know, like they tell you you're not supposed to be on the road.
Yeah, it was bad. So I got the dogs into the kennel, and then we came over here, and he's so sweet.
I know, he's just like, I want to be your best friend.
We came over here, and we stayed at Melissa's house one night. And she
I know,
made us chili. We watched movies.
And then
I slept on the couch. I slept on the couch. Yeah. Alex slept upstairs. He went to bed early. And we stayed here and talked forever. And then you went to bed. And then I remember I heard like the storm outside. And then the next day, the forecasted storm was over.
Yeah.
Wasn't up there.
Because you can come sleep over anytime you leave.
I love, Maybe we could just act like it.
Okay.
And then we could just come over here. And
I'll make you chili. And I'll make Aaron kind of without beans. I'll make you without beans.
Do you know what is so crazy? Our Haunting of Fox Hollow Farms vlog has like almost 20,000 views on it.
Do you know what's the funniest? That's where I get the most hateful comments.
Really?
Yes.
Do you go in there and read them?
No, but when it came out, and I read the comments, that is where people were like the meanest.
What did they say?
I'm just like talk over you, and
well, you do.
I'm like a dog. How many times
you guys, seriously, like, if you would see us together, like, I talk over her 100 times more than she talks over me. Like, that's the truth. Okay.
But, no, I mean, it's a popular video, but that's when the haters really started coming out. And so
your haters?
Well, yeah, mine. I mean, listen, everyone's going to have some haters, though.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But was that a year ago that we did that?
I think it was a year ago last summer. Where's my phone?
I think it's
I'll
an
look it up.
entryway. And remember that guy, like, I was like, if you're going to have guests over, you should probably clean your house. I mean, this excluded because...
Dust.
Because I'm getting ready to
I
go
don't
on
think,
dinner.
I do not think.
It is a mess.
I do not think they lived in that house.
What do you think they, why do you not think that?
It just seemed very weird to me, the whole thing. They swam in that pool.
Mm-hmm.
You said you would have swam in that pool.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just for fun, if it was like in your house, you just go down there in the middle of the afternoon and go swim in it?
Probably.
It wouldn't weird you out?
I mean, it'd be weird. I'd be weirded out, but I'd probably still swim in it.
Do you think it's disrespectful?
I think indoor pools are weird to begin with.
I think they're weird too, and that one's especially weird.
Well, yeah.
But did you think it was disrespectful at all?
Yeah, I mean, given the circumstance, probably. But I think if you live there daily, that's just what you take on when you...
That was the thing that was so weird to me, like when we left that night. Do you remember when you guys were like sitting on the couch in the basement? It was like half an hour before we left, and you were like swinging that thing.
The pendulum?
Yeah, and I was just like, and I was looking in at the pool, and I was like, this whole situation just makes me sad.
Yeah,
and I said that to you on the way
home. It was like a
home.
little weird. The guy was a little weird.
Well, you said that did somebody say they were trying to make a movie out of it or something like that, and that's why they bought the house or whatever?
I don't think so. Did I say that?
I literally think...
I know his brother-in-law. I mean...
Yeah, I literally think they bought that house with some of the same things that were in it when the people lived there before.
Oh, it's very possible. Yeah.
Because it just seemed to me like very
Old
dated
school.
and...
It definitely is dated. But they had cute little kitties.
They did have cute little kitties, but the bathroom was supposedly a vortex to hell.
Oh, that's true.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, and
all
then,
those people were like in the bathroom, and they were like, "It's a vortex to hell."
And I
I'm
didn't
like,
feel anything. I was like,
not at all. Did I feel anything in there?
No.
But I sprayed the hell out of myself with.
You did, and then remember on the way home,
Melissa was so mad. She was
I
like,
know,
"That's why we didn't feel anything because you sprayed that sage and
I
you
was like,
had
there's too much protection.
you had on your cross and everything else." But I just like we left. We were driving home, and Aaron said the same thing. I said, "I just think it's really, really sad."
It is sad. I mean, a lot of people were killed in that house. I totally agree.
It's so sad. I think it's like 21 people that were killed there.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, the whole thing was very weird.
Yeah, that was a year ago already.
I still like when I drive out there, because I like drive out there when I'm doing my vlog and stuff, I get so weirded out.
Do you remember that one guy had a big box of Cheez-Its in his trash?
What?
Do you remember that guy had like, we drove to the next neighborhood where like the backyard's backed up. And I was like, we looked at his trash, it's like, that guy has Cheez-Its and it's the big box.
Okay, so this is what's so weird if you haven't watched my vlog for a while because, you know. So anyway, but I went out there. Did I go with you or did I go by myself?
You went by
first?
yourself because I've only been out there.
I went by myself.
We did a drive-by and then we did the investigation.
Yeah, I went by myself and I did a drive-by and I got real sick. Do you remember that?
You told me twice, right?
Yeah, and then Melissa went and we went out there and she was like, go in the driveway, go in the driveway. And I got sick again.
It's true. And I got car sick on the way home, but I just think it's because I get car sick.
You're
saying.
so
People want to ride in the front seat.
Where's my fountain? Look,
Irresistible
flavors.
Great, irresistible.
So anyway, well, I got out of your hair. What time is it?
1:53.
Oh my God.
Oh, hi,
What time?
Fanny.
Hi, honey.
Oh, little guy. Where's the little guy?
Now, what kind of dogs are these? Now,
They're
Bailey's? A
lab
pit?
mixes. I think she's a pit.
She's
lab
got some
mix.
pit in her.
Definitely,
Oh, look at
'cause
them
she's got a
playing.
little
They're so
square
sweet.
head.
They love each other so much.
Little baby, and then he's just I think we think he's a lab cattle dog.
Well, Sonny didn't used to like his Uncle Peter, but now he loves him. Come here, Sonny.
Like best
Come here, Sonny.
Hi, Sonny.
Come here, honey.
Can't
Sonny
do
bunny.
Here.
Yeah, good boy.
Good boy. You're just a handsome guy.
You are. You're so good. I
His
remember
cute
when
little
we first got
face.
you. I remember when Melissa and Jason said they would never have dogs.
I know, he's
And
living
now-
home enough. Yeah.
Now they have two.
Now I'd like six more dogs.
She runs a dog rescue.
Yeah, I mean, look how that worked out.
Oh. Let's do some exercising.
I mean, I might just like curl up right here with a bucket of popcorn and take a nap. You're coming over for Halloween, right?
Yeah. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the morning?
Are we gonna watch Roseanne or are we gonna watch the original Halloween?
I think we should watch original Halloween.
you
I didn't watch The Connors. I have no idea what I think about it. Did you watch it?
Mhm.
How'd she die?
Drug overdose.
Are you kidding me?
Pain pills.
Oh, that's so sad.
They said, well, spoiler if anyone hasn't seen it or you recorded it.
Yeah, pause and fast forward if you don't want to know about The Connors and what happened to Roseanne. Because I want to find out.
They said that they thought initially she had a heart attack, but it was actually she had a drug overdose. And that she had been...
So you watched the episode?
I did because I was curious to see like what they were
What?
going
Okay,
to do
so
with it.
tell. What do you think?
Did you see the I mean, it was okay. But did I text you the article where ABC says they regret firing her?
But so many people are saying that they should have just kept her on.
So they were saying they regret it, and so I mean, we'll see if it lasts more than a season. But there was like pills hidden all over the house.
Is it a real depressing first episode?
I have it on my DVR.
Well, I have it too. Is it worth seeing?
Yeah, just to see what they're doing with it. I think.
Are you going to continue to watch it?
Probably. I'm just curious how it's going to go down.
Yeah, but you know what else we watch? DD4L.
Oh my god.
DD4L.
Is it back on?
Oh, I love that show so much.
How many episodes behind Ella?
She is so good. We were going to go see her. Oh my god, we were going to go see her live.
I told you my aunt sees her at Target all the time, and she yells, DD4L.
Oh my god, I love that show.
Hey, Diana. She yells at her all the time. And Diana yells.
Do you know what you should watch?
What?
Is Alyssa Edwards, who's a drag queen. Okay. But she's also a dance instructor. And Justin. And he owns his own dance place called Beyond Belief Dance Studio in Mesquite, Texas. It's very much like Dance Moms.
Wait, I thought that was coming back.
Dance Moms is coming back. Supposedly with Abby Lee Moore. Are you eating all my popcorn? You can have it. I don't want any more of it.
That was like a kernel. What are you saying?
DD4L.
Is it really?
Is that show still even on?
Yeah, the Bring It or whatever. What's it called?
I can't remember right now what it's called.
Bring It, right?
No, I don't feel like that's what it's called. Is it?
Yes.
I love that show.
Yeah, I think a new season started.
I like to hear her story when she tells her story.
I do like Diana.
I do too.
I think she's a class act.
I feel like she's a strong
what I really
woman.
like is popcorn with butter on it.
Yeah, and that's not.
You know who else likes popcorn?
Because my husband doesn't like.
Boy.
I just got 20 comments that said you shouldn't give your dog popcorn.
Oh my God,
all right, you guys, I'm gonna get off here, and I will be out in the car vlogging in a second. Dance, 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 dance.
I'm trying to like make your. We're ridiculous.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'm in my car leaving Melissa's, and I had to come back because I left my phone in there, and it's 2:03 and the dogs went crazy, and I am going to have to probably, you guys probably saw some edits in the part with Melissa and I, because she said a few names that I of some people that I probably would, I don't know if they want to be mentioned in a vlog, and she didn't think, I mean, because we're just like talking like we talk, so I'm gonna go in there and edit some of that out, so, because I don't want their names to be on the vlog if they don't want it to be. So anyway, that was fun. Oh my god, what a fun night I had. Went to the Fundraiser, which was really a good time, and then came home, changed, and then we met Melissa and her friend at the movie theater. It was so funny because Melissa texted me and she was like, my friend Missy's gonna meet us at the movie theater if that's okay. And I said, yeah, that's fine. I said, she better not be a bitch. And I put that like painting fingernail polish emoji, and I said, LOL. And she's like, oh, she's not at all. So Alex and I were sitting in the lobby, and did I just tell this already on here? This is stupid, but anyway, she's real sweet, and she was real fun. And I told her, I said, I told Melissa you better not be a bitch. She was like, I'm not, I swear. I was totally joking. So anyway. This is like the world's largest drink. Okay, when I was in the movie theater, I was talking to this couple. First of all, we had fantastic seats, thanks to Melissa. We were like in the first row of this Dolby theater. So this couple was sitting next to us, and I was talking to them, and they were so friendly, and they're like, oh, like, you know, they were asking me questions about Halloween. I was like, oh, do you guys love the franchise? And the boyfriend was like, oh, she loves them. He was like, but I don't really like to watch scary movies. I think they're stupid or whatever. I was like, excuse me? And so we were talking about movies, and they were telling me a lot of, they said Peppermint was really good. They said Venom was really good, and I can't remember what the other movie. And I said, you guys go see a lot of movies, and they're like, yeah, we have like the A-list pass. And I was like, I've been wanting to join it, but I haven't. And they said, well, certain movies that you go, what is going on with my jacket? Apply to like your payment for a month. They said, so like tonight, because the movie tonight was $17, I don't know why, but they're like, tonight to get the tickets, that goes towards your monthly. So you've basically paid, because it's like $20 a month, and you get to see 3 movies a week. And she was like, yeah, we've started going on Thursday nights and seeing all the Friday premieres that come out. We see it like on Thursday nights. And I was like, oh, that's such a great idea. So I think I'm just going to go in and do that for Alex and I and get those passes. Because if we're seeing 4 movies a month, even at $12 a movie, that's what, $48? Because usually movies are, I don't know why it was so high tonight. Well, we went to a different movie theater too. So, you know, $48 a month. So we're saving $28 by doing that. Now, I don't know how long this vlog is gonna go, because I filmed earlier, and then Melissa and I filmed our review, which ended up being like 20 minutes. And so I don't, I didn't charge my battery, so I don't know how long it's gonna go for, but anyway. So yeah, so I talked to them for a long time, this couple next to us. He was so funny. Because, I told him, Melissa goes, tell them to stay till after the credits, because something happens. And I'm like, okay, and Melissa goes, because after the credits of Halloween, something happens that you're supposed to stay for. Apparently other people knew that too, because there were a lot of people that stayed, but I can just tell you, I don't know that I thought it was worth staying, but Alex was like, what, we stayed for that? He goes, Melissa, you already knew that, you could have just told us. So anyway, the guy looked at me and he goes, that's what we stayed for? I go, weren't you surprised? His girlfriend was laughing and stuff. Anyway, I'm getting to that age where I don't really know a stranger. Like, I'll talk to anybody. Like, if I'm with, like, friends, like, my social anxiety kind of goes away a little bit, especially when I'm sitting there in a movie theater eating popcorn, you know what I mean? And I had all my treats and stuff. I love going to the movies. I think it's so fun. I'm really thankful that I started this review channel, if not for anything else, that it's gotten Alex and I going to more movies, which is really fun. You know, I really enjoy that. And, like, we're already talking about, like, what movie we want to see on Sunday. And, oh my God, The Hate You Give, when we went in tonight, was packed at the movie theater. Absolutely packed. I think it opened tonight. I want to see that so bad. Well, there's so many people at the movie theater tonight, for every movie. Halloween was playing in like 3 different theaters. My head is kind of hurting a little bit. I wish I had you all alone, just the 2 of us. So anyway, yeah, good time today. I finished one of my Spookathon books. I've now finished 2 books for Spookathon, and I'm about a third of the way through my 3rd one, or 4th one, and the other one, the 3rd one, I think I'm going to use this audiobook Campfire that I'm listening to for one of my challenges. I'll have to figure out which one to use it for, but, so, I'll have 4 books done, and then I have to start my 5th book, which I don't know that I'm going to be able to finish in 2 days. I just have no idea if I'll be able to do that, so. But I think 4 out of 5 books is pretty good, you know. I started Toil and Trouble today, the book of short stories that we're doing for the group reads. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it at all. And I feel really bad because a lot of people have messaged me and been like, I bought the group reads and I really don't like it. And I'm like, well, I didn't pick it, okay? I didn't pick that book. They picked it. I thought it was kind of a strange book to pick for a group read, but... it's just not the kind of stuff that I like to read. Extreme Air Sports. I don't know what that means. That must be new. I've never seen that before. It's like this big warehouse. What are air sports? Do you guys know what that means? Air sports. I don't know what that means. Is that like... yeah, I guess I don't really know. I love weekends like this of like, you know, like we were talking about, Alex and I were talking on the way home from the thing tonight. He's like, I'm so glad that we got to do this tonight. He's like, this is like such a fun weekend. We get to spend the whole weekend together doing stuff. And we were talking about maybe a little weekend trip that we're going to plan. And just was a really, it's like a fun weekend, you know? On Sunday, our friends that we saw tonight, we are going to meet them for brunch on Sunday. They said, we'll see. Alex goes, Sunday brunch, right? And they're like, we'll see. It depends on what we're doing that day. Alex was like, brunch on Sunday. But it's fun to have little weekends like this, I think. I can't believe I already have my review video done for tomorrow. I wish I had you all alone. I read this book for Spookathon, and did I talk about this on here already? I don't know. It's called Graveyard Shakes. It's the book I'm going to give Carlitos, my nephew. And it was like this, like, elementary school graphic novel. It was very sweet. It actually had some kind of jokes in there that, like, I think adults would get more than kids would. And I read it literally. I started reading it last night at, like, well, when I got home from my vlog. And it was like 203 or 204 pages, and I read 112 pages. I was on page 112 when I woke up today. So I read 111 pages last night. And then today, I got up, and when I came home and I was waiting to get ready to go to this thing tonight, I sat on the couch. I read like a half an hour of it. Then I put a face mask on, and I went out on the front porch, and I read the rest of it, and I finished it. So that was pretty good. And I read a little bit of Toilet of Trouble earlier. And what else did I read? People keep on asking if I started the Hocus Pocus book. I have not started. It's like the one, I started it, but I'm only like a couple chapters into it. It's like the one book that I haven't really like gotten into yet. So I have to figure out if I'm going to replace Campfire with Witch's Sister by Phyllis Reynolds Naylor, or which is probably the one I'm going to replace, and then read Hocus Pocus. But Hocus Pocus is like 400 pages, and I don't know how I'm going to finish it all. I mean, I'm not far at all into it right now. I don't know how I'm going to finish that in 2 days, unless I just sit there and read, you know, like nonstop, which I don't have the time to do that the next 2 days, so that won't probably be the case. But anyway, I wish I had you all alone. Well, this thing that we went to tonight, they like, it was like cater. I mean, it was at this catering place. It was really cool. It was like a wedding venue or something like that, but it had like a brewery downstairs, and it was all like these big like wood exposed, you know, like panels, and they had like lights hanging, like, you know, Christmas lights, white lights hanging. It was beautiful, and there were wood floors, very rustic, and but the food was fantastic. They had this really great salad, but then when they were bringing the food out, it was like chicken and steak, and then like potatoes or something. So I said to the woman, I said, do you have a vegetarian option? And she was like, well, I think we just ran out. She's like, but let me check. So she went back there and she checked, and she came out, and it was like this huge portobello mushroom stuffed with all this stuff inside of it, like tomatoes, and it just was really good. And then I had broccoli, like big things of broccoli, and potatoes. It was really, really good. And Alex looked at it, and he goes, that looks better than mine. It was good. But I was hungry afterwards. We got in the car, and I said, are you going to get popcorn at the movie? He goes, definitely. He didn't even finish his dinner. I was like, did you not like it? He goes, no, it was good. He goes, it just didn't taste like real steaky to me. I go, what do you mean? He goes, it was like steak, but it was like cut up into little pieces or something. It was kind of weird. I didn't really understand it. It wasn't like steak. It wasn't like a filet or something like that. It was like, it looked like more like skirt steak or something. Is that what the word I'm looking for? It looked more like something like that. But I mean, the food was good. They had these great desserts. I was waiting for coffee. Coffee never came. We had to leave early. right as the dancing started. Okay, and this was one of the things I thought was interesting. This never happens when I go anywhere, right? Like, they started playing the music, and they, right out of the gate, they played Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. That was like the first song they played. The entire dance floor was packed. The entire dance floor, I could not believe it was packed right away. And I was like, this is unreal. Like, nobody ever gets on a dance floor and dances like this at these kind of events. Do you guys see people dancing like that at events? I don't. But anyway. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. When I get done with this, I think I'm going to go take it home to let it render real quick. And then I think I'm going to listen to a half an hour of my audiobook and then go to bed and sleep and sleep and sleep. So good. What do you guys have planned this weekend? Leave it in the comment section below what you have planned this weekend. If you have any fun, exciting plans of things that you're gonna do. Well, it's already the weekend when you're watching this. Are you guys doing Halloween kind of stuff? Oh my God, I cannot wait to go see Teresa Caputo this week. I cannot believe I'm actually gonna see her. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I can't believe we're going to see her. Those tickets that Tanya got me were so expensive. She is bankrolling, okay? She better have some psychic powers coming out of the woodwork in that thing, because I'm telling you, I'm not surprised now that she wears Louboutins. Look, Melissa gave me these matches tonight, and they're from the Red Rabbit Inn Lounge, and this is from the movie Halloween. And Melissa, did I show these already? I think I showed these when I was at her house. And she got these at the casino, or at the casino. She got these at the convention in Pasadena, California. And then she also got me this bracelet, which we show in the review. But it's just like, do you see? Like one of those plastic bracelets. And it says, in memory, if you are a Halloween fanatic, you'll understand this. It says, in memory of Ben Tramer, and then it says 1961 to 1978. Ben Tramer was the guy that Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis, had a crush on in Halloween. Remember when Annie, she goes, I'd rather go with Ben Tramer. And she goes, Ben Tramer! She about loses her mind over it. I love that scene. God, pizza sounds so good. Okay, they must serve all kinds of food up in the movie theaters now that I'm like, I talk about this food stuff at the now, listen, I'm gonna become one of these people that eats food at the movie theater now. I turned around when we were leaving the movie theater, and this like couple behind us, they had a full pizza box there, okay? And it said like the movie theater on it, so it must be like a pizza that you can get, like a whole pizza at the movie theater. Who knew? Oh my God, I thought you'd maybe get a slice or something, but a whole pizza? I'm ready for all that. I love pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Alex and I were talking about Strangers with Candy tonight. Did you guys ever watch that show? I used to love that show back in the day. How cold is it out tonight? It's 52. It's not as cold as it usually is. I can't believe it's almost like Halloween and that November 1st is right around the corner. It seems crazy to me. I need to talk to my sister-in-law and see what my nephews, like what their plan is for Halloween, like when they're going trick-or-treating and stuff like that. I also need to call my cousin Caroline, but she's not doing anything for Halloween this year. She's like, I said, are you doing your chili? She's like, no, I'm not doing that this year. I'm like, okay. Are you guys so excited to see what I had to say about Halloween? You'll have to watch the review. If you're watching this, the review is probably already up because I'm going to render, because the review is on the same memory card as my vlog. So when I upload I'm going to upload all of it at the same time on iMovie, and then I'm going to start rendering my review first, and then once it's started to upload, I'll upload my vlog. So those will both be up tomorrow. Then my Peter Likes Books Spookathon update will definitely be up tomorrow, so that'll be 3 videos. So I didn't post any videos today. I was going to, and then it just got so late. I was talking to people on the phone, and I was running around getting my suit. And before I know it, I came home and I had like an hour, and I was like, I don't want to be rushed, and I don't want, you know, Alex to be like, come on, we gotta go, we gotta go. So, okay, I started messing with the camera. Anyway, where's my hand sanitizer stuff? But anyway, where is it? Oh God, oh, here it is. Where is it? I lost my hand sanitizer. It's the scariest movie of all. But I came home and I only had like an hour left, and I was like, you know what? Like, I knew Alex would be like, come on, we gotta go to this thing, we gotta go to this thing. And I didn't want to rush, and so I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna enjoy the process of getting ready. That's why I read a little bit, and you know, took my time and did a face mask and enjoyed it. And for so long, like, whenever we would go do something, I would like rush and be like, literally, like, we would be going to something and I would be like uploading videos while we were doing it. And, you know, like, we would get to something with his family, and for like the first 40 minutes, I would be like making sure it was uploaded or whatever. And like, I just didn't enjoy the process and the journey of my life, you know, because I was so focused on that. So, I don't know. And that's something that I've learned in the last month, you know, that like, making videos is my passion, but my life is over here, and I don't want my passion to come in the way of me experiencing my life with, you know, people and stuff like that. And I know that you guys are going to be like, if I don't make a video for a day, you're not going to be pissed. You guys have been so supportive and so wonderful to me, you know? And so I know, like, I mean, whenever I say this on here, you guys are always like, if you need to take a day, you know? So it's really changed my perception about all of it, you know? And like yesterday, I posted 5 videos. It didn't even take me that long to do it, but I was just like in such a mode to do it. I was so like in the mood to do it, you know? And that's just kind of how it will be, you know, I think. I have an idea for a drama video that I'm probably gonna do tomorrow. Did I say that already? And yeah, and I don't really, you know, at this point know, like, you know, I posted daily on that channel for so long that I'm probably gonna post a video on that drama channel. I have a feeling I'll get back to where I'm posting daily, but I think for a while I'll probably post one here and then take a day or 2 off, or, you know, 2 days in a row and then take a day off. I mean, it probably will be, you know, back and forth a little bit for a while. So I don't know, you know, next week I may get up and post every day on that channel, but I don't feel like this force of nature structure that I have to have anymore, you know, with it. Like, and I think had I continued doing that, it never got to a point where it wasn't fun, but I think it would have got to a point where I wasn't having as much fun with it, and I don't want to lose that, you know? We hear so much about YouTubers having burnout and stuff like that. I don't, even with all the criticism, like, I don't relate really to the burnout, I have to say. But I'm also not spending 8 hours editing videos like they do and all this stuff, you know? Did you guys watch, okay, so if you watched the Jake Paul series that Shane Dawson did, you'll know what I'm talking about, but if you didn't, it doesn't matter because I'm going to talk about it for a second. But in 2 separate scenes, the one when he interviewed, or episodes, when he interviewed Nick Crompton and also when he interviewed Alyssa Violet, they showed these like 4-story houses that have these incredible views, these incredible, you know, backyards with pools and stuff. These, you know, 8 bedrooms, movie theaters, clubs, all this kind of stuff in it, right? These unbelievable houses that they both called influencer houses, that these YouTubers, I talked about this in my last Shane Dawson video because it just kind of floored me. These influencer houses where these like YouTube and Instagram influencers, right? Those are people that are influencing you to buy products. When we're sitting here and like the whole conversation to me, I thought when Shane was talking about like Jake Paul manipulating his younger audience to buy merchandise, which, I mean, I totally understood what he was saying, but I thought, anyway, but you know, like when we talk about influencers, you know, it's like interesting to me that a lot of these like beauty influencers choose to use that word, right? Because basically what you're saying at that point, you're not saying makeup artist, you're not saying, you're not saying, you know, like lover of makeup. You're saying my job is to influence others to buy certain products. Basically, I'm an advertising medium is what you're saying that you are, which I feel like personally kind of diminishes who these people are, if that makes sense. I mean, aren't they more than that, I feel like, as like makeup artists and, you know, things like that, and collaborators with makeup companies? I don't know. So the word influencer has always been, it's always seemed very phony to me, kind of. Which is why about a month and a half ago, I tweeted out something to the effect of like, I'm an influencer because I was talking about like the Reese's outrageous bar or whatever. I just think like, I don't know, it just kind of seems like a phony word to use. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. What do y'all think? Why was I getting on that? But anyway, so these are influencer houses where like these Instagram models and YouTubers, they live, right? And then investors pay their bills basically for them to live there, so that all they do is take Instagram pictures and make YouTube videos. And then these people have like an investment in that, like a percentage they get. Well, this is what's interesting to me. So let's say if you put Judy Smith up in one of these Instagram houses, right? Or these influencer houses, and you're gonna make her into a YouTuber. Now, unless they're part of one of these like Clout Gang or like the Team 10 house, you know, if Jake Paul puts somebody in a video with him and says, shouts out their channel, they're overnight gonna have 100,000 subscribers. I mean, they're just gonna right away be someone famous, right? Or if you put somebody in a picture with you on Instagram, probably a similar kind of situation like that. But what's to guarantee these investors that these people are going to be famous on YouTube? Unless there's something behind the scenes that's dictating who gets pushed up on popularity with all of this. And then it makes you wonder, like with all of these YouTubers out there, like Jake Paul, like, you know, these other people, like Tana Mojo that brings all these people with her and stuff. Like, is there something going on behind the scenes that we're not even aware of? Like, with the Tana Mojo stuff, her friends that she hangs out with, it all seems very natural. Like, they just picked to all hang out together and they've known them for years and stuff like that. But some of it seems very contrived with other people to me. So, I don't know, but like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? It just is very, oh, the battery's low. It's very interesting to me, and it makes me wonder, like, what's the real deal with what's going on behind the YouTube scene? Because for me, I literally always just thought it was people like getting on camera because they loved the idea of making videos. And for me, like, that whole part kind of killed the magic of YouTube for me a little bit. I was like, if I was a kid watching this, I would think, well, unless I live in one of these influencer houses and have, you know, investors backing me, I'm never gonna be able to make it on YouTube. I don't know. And I don't believe that to be true either. I think there's a lot of people out there that have been extremely successful on their own and have no investors or anything, even recently, you know. But I don't know what it takes to be YouTube famous. So, anyway. Did you guys see that part in the video series? Did you think it was interesting? I did. Well, listen, the battery is about to die any second, so I'm gonna get off here now. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I hope you're doing some spooky, fun Halloween stuff. The least, go to Walmart, get the pumpkin spice apple cider. Trust me, it's worth it. It's very cheap and it's delicious. And yeah, so watch a little scary movie. They're all over TV right now. You can find them all over Netflix too. Do something Halloweeny this weekend. Halloweeny. Witchy poo. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.